And I suppose, and I thank the Minister, and like this annual legislation is necessary to support the community rated health insurance market in Ireland, and I understand that, and the risk equalisation credit and stamp duty levies are critical to the sustainability of our health insurance market, which is designed to be equitable and fair by spreading the cost of health insurance across the entire insured population, ensuring everyone pays the same price for the same health insurance product. We have to sustain community rating in our health insurance market so that older citizens and people with illnesses can afford health insurance and are not discriminated against in favour of younger people. And I had to go through this because I just want to bring up a few issues with you, Minister. The Health Insurance Amendment Bill 2022 provides that stamp duties on non-advanced health insurance contracts will decrease to 109, which is a decrease of €12 and comes on top of a decrease of 35 again this year. Now, I want to welcome that. And the stamp duties on advanced healthcare insurance contracts will increase to 438, which is an increase of 32. But despite this, the increased levy on the advanced cover will still be lower than that in 2021, which was 449. But the stamp duties collected on health insurance contracts do not go into the Exchequer, and they are collected into the Risk Equalisation Fund, and they are redistributed in the form of credits to health insurers to compensate for additional cost of insuring older and less healthier people, because people are getting older, and it is important that we look after them, and it is important that we legislate on this. But the reason I had to look into all this, Minister, was I've had in the last few weeks a lot of phone calls into my own office from elderly people that are now actually cancelling their health insurance, their private health insurance. And the reason they're doing that is because of the cost of living. They cannot afford to pay their private health insurance. And I know one particular lady that came in, she was really upset now, I mean very upset, and she had had private insurance for, I'd say, over 30 years. She had worked all her life. And I just felt now that, I felt it was so unfair for her, because she said to me, she always had that security if she got sick in the morning, that that she would have that she could get into a hospital or she could get in for an operation. And I felt that there was that fear there for her. So, Minister, while I welcome this, I just feel that we do really need to have a good overall look at our health system and how we can make sure, particularly the elderly people that do always had that health insurance, that they don't lose it now because they feel they can't afford it. And that's what I feel, even though these changes are good, but that's what I feel is happening. And it's like, while a medical card, and I always say to people, I always feel a medical card is nearly like a gold card, because a medical card, at least you have your doctor, you have your GP, and you have your prescription. But there, and I know that a lot of people now are qualifying for their medical card, but a lot of people also keep both. They like to have their medical card, but some, if they can afford it, like to have their private health insurance too. So I just feel, Minister, that we need to do more. I think we're a country now, thank God, which is great, that people are living longer. I think we're now in a society where I just think maybe we need to address the fact, I know myself, people are waiting for operations. I have people waiting for cataracts. I have people waiting on hip operations. There's so many people now that I know myself that are waiting on operations. I think that really, first of all, needs to be addressed, and I know it was brought up there by another TD, but there is huge issues. And, Minister, I know you'll be aware that from your own clinics that we really do need to look at. But as I said, I had to go through all this myself and go back, and I want to go back and explain to the people that are coming to me about this particular legislation. But I just feel that we do need to do more, and we need to make sure and help those people that always had it, or people that would like to have it, because it is, I think, a bit of a security blanket for people. And I think when you've paid it all your life, again, I know I'm repeating myself, that I just felt that the people that are contacting me now are just a little bit, I suppose, just feel that, that we need to do more for them. So I would ask that we would look at doing more. I would ask that we try and help the most vulnerable people that we can. And I also would ask, Minister, and I know this is not your remit, you're stepping in for Minister Donnelly, but I just think we do need to look at the system overall, because there is people out there that really do need help, and I would ask that we would look at that. Thank you. Thank you.